porosity and permeability, you will be able and you have data for the strategy, even for the strategy, you have data to start with. After that, you're gonna design your own strategy. For instance, you're gonna do water flooding, or you're gonna do whatever you're gonna do in your development plan, so you're gonna design your own strategy. The strategy that I'm giving you is the strategy to start to analyze those wells, okay? And then you're gonna have a discussion, what is the situation of those wells, which well is good, which well is no good, and what can we do about that, all right? So if you analyze the document, you start with you have information about the grid, making grid, so you're gonna make the grid with surfaces, you're gonna import the wells, you're gonna import all the wells, there are all the wells in the well head, and you're gonna delete the well that doesn't correspond to your group. Okay, so you have been allocated different wells for different groups in the last table, okay? So for instance, team A only will have well 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 injector. All the groups are 1 injector well, which is the LSView 0A. Okay, there are existing wells in the well head that you have, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna work today with the software that we have been working. So I want you to work the 1D software, the software that we have been working with. You can open that in Petrel, because what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go through the steps, but with the surfaces that are in the workshop 4. Remember that in the workshop 4 we have 2 surfaces and well heads. Okay?
Oh, yeah, the one
because I don't want to do your model, I just want you to help you with the workflow.
Yes, swap. Swap.
Exactly. And the workshop 4, okay? So your project, you want to do your project with your team, in your team.
Is workshop 4 the same surfaces as the data for
the project?
Project?
No.
Okay, so that's
No. I don't want to do your project because I want you to do your project, and you will have your own problems, okay, to deal with, and then you will learn from that.
So we'll do base top.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna ask you to do is we're gonna go to petroleum engineering. So if we check the data for the reservoir simulation project, you have a lot of data here, okay? This data, you're going to use your data after we finish this section, it's okay? I'm going to help you with the process, but with another data, okay? So you have, if we review the data, you have base surface, top surface, well head, okay? These are the data that you're going to import in the web MP3. You have this document is to help you with the research, to improve your research part of your project, okay? And this document is how to use the calculator in Petrel, is to help you with the calculator, the population of properties part that you have a lot of equations to include there, okay? So I want to get you to get some skills using the calculator, okay? And you have the Petrel phase 4 guidance, and you have this procedure and data for reservoir simulation model, which is the one, this one, okay? This will be a guidance to you, okay, open, import, do this, do that, make sure that you do this, and you have some data, real data. This is real data, okay? So this is real data coming from the lab, and then the good thing is that you already have the correlation. Next time, I might ask to find the correlation, because I didn't want to push the... So the correlation is already there. So the correlation between permeability and porosity is given, okay? And it's coming from this data. The correlation between irreducible saturation and porosity is also given.
So the other way you could do it would be to give us the graph and
Exactly.
then ask us to find the actual.
That would be more
linear
difficult.
correlation.
Okay, but I didn't want to push the say, well, I'm gonna give you the correlation because at the beginning I saw about this because you have covered it. You have been doing this in reservoir engineering. I'm sure of that. So you know that there is existing correlation and you need to find and fix the values. Okay. So while you have the correlation, so you need to do the calculation. Use the calculator to do that. Okay, and then you have data for the fluid model. Then you have data for the initial condition for the contact set. You have data for relative permeability. You have data for an aquifer. I'm gonna tell you how to make an aquifer. Don't be okay. So you're gonna learn that, but you know what an aquifer is because you have used that and you haven't used that in MBAL, isn't it? In your MBAL. Okay. So and then the strategy. And then they analyze the wells is the 23 points. Then you want to sit together. You need to sit together and analyze the well. And then from point 24 to the end, you need to design your own plan. And then in this part also, you will include what you learn or what you already know. But you're gonna just refresh this afternoon with a talk that this person, which is a petroleum economic, will just, you will have to learn, all right? So just to improve the quality of your report, okay? So this is for you to work together. So you need to meet together, analyze the data, and start it, okay? But I'm gonna help you a little bit. So I'm going to work with the data. Remember that in workshop 4, we have some data that we didn't use, remember? So we have wellhead, base, and top. So we have also two surfaces different than the one for the project. They are different, okay? So I want you to download them and save them in a folder that says input data, okay? Download this one, top, base, and wellhead. So we're gonna start the process importing. So you will learn how to import
Is it
data.
on Notepad?
Again,
We download it on Notepad.
you download it and save it as an old file. Save as all files. It doesn't matter. I save with the format that it is. They already is. Okay, I think it's in text. This one, and this one. Wellhead. Okay. So I'm gonna work with this data because I don't want to work with your project data. I want you to do your own thing, okay? But I'm gonna help you with the steps, okay? In the point that you might find difficult, all right? So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna start working with the project that we have been working. So open the 1D model that we have been working from the last. I think if you don't know where that is, the last date that you worked with that was in the 9th of March, 2 weeks ago. Okay? If you don't have it, for whatever reason, you can download this one, 1D. If you don't have it, because you haven't saved anything, you can download this one, okay? And then you can work with that one. All right? Remember that the one is zip. It's compressed. It's been compressed.
They are free.
So on your model, and then we're going to start, okay?
So
Yeah, that
I
one.
can doesn't
Yeah.
matter if I don't have the wells on this one, because having another one
No, it's not.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So just this one.
Well, I'll do it on the thing this way.
Yeah.
And
If you don't have it, you can download the one that is available, okay? Because I don't want you to waste time on that. I need to, so today we're gonna cover how to import surfaces, how to import well, so that you can progress, so you can make the grids, okay? And if we have time, so we're gonna cover, depending on, I'm gonna show you a little bit of how to work with the calculator, okay? With this a little bit more complex thing that you need to do. So we're gonna cover some points there. And if we have time, we're gonna cover aquifer, okay? So that you can just work. All right?
We have another lesson next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on Wednesday, so I'm gonna see you on Wednesday and Thursday, okay? And then I will also I will be available the first week of the Easter break, okay? But the rest of the week, no, because I need to work my project, so I'm gonna take some days. Okay, so.
No, it's not going to, it should be in check, so that's pinned in, it's called being pinned.
So I'm going to.
But yeah, I know, because when that happens to me first, I was like, what's wrong here? That's why I've got the dots on, so it's really...
Oh, so it tells you.
So I'm going to save. Stop. Save up. I would recommend you to make a new folder for that, just to be a little bit organized, and then put input data. Top, base, say as, base, okay, and then wellhead, say as, wellhead, okay? So we are fine. So we have the model, we're gonna work with the model, and then we're gonna work with the data, okay? Don't download the data that is in your project, because the data that is in your project is in another unit, okay? The data in workshop 4 is in field unit, and that's the data we're gonna work to import in the model that we have been working, which is in field unit, okay? Which one? You need to download. You need to open and extract file. Download and then. So you need to open and extract. What you can open and extract is still zip. So you need to extract. This is compressed. Alright, after extract, you can open. Yeah, for file. Okay. Okay, guys. Are we all here? No? Okay. So we're gonna do.
Yeah, we have a different number. Different numbers. Oh yeah, from
Okay, guys.
No, it's different.
We're gonna work. We are working with this data, okay? For the students that were late, we are working. I want you to download this base and top, okay?
That's it for increment to 50 meters,
Yeah.
100 to 5,000.